Alright. I mean, I guess I'm just taking Tractor Beam again. There's not even a card on the level of Godmaw. I would have taken Godmaw over Tractor Beam this time. But no, it's just clearly the best card. Am I not on this? No, not this. No. Why don't I go like here somewhere when I'm drafting? Doesn't that make more sense? I don't want to cover the sideboard as much. I mean, they're good blue cards. You're drafting the same deck. What could I take? And there's just nothing else, right? I swear I was not trying to draft the same deck twice in a row. Red Cat, I mean, that's... It leaves you a little more open, but that card's really, really good. Navigator or Prospector. I could still, like, not be black. It's an artifact for Alpharael. I wonder if it actually has a better win rate. Navigator. 55-2. Prospector. 54-9. And people probably pick it higher, so it's probably like decently better. Could take Breeding Pool. This card's serviceable, the Voidborn. The Jammer's probably serviceable too. Breeding Pool. Couldn't have been end up being blue-green. Cryoshatter, Beckoner. I think Beckoner is not great in blue-black overall. Might be the weakest combo for Beckoner. I don't know if people agree. So I'm trying to show how early the cards get taken. Yeah, I know, I know, but I would want to know where to look. I'm assuming it's just Cryoshatter here. Really want to force some kind of 5-color, you can take Command Bridge, I guess. Or Shattered Wings. I mean, got the Breeding Pool. Beckoner? I think Beckoner is just not that great in blue-black. It's also a little deck dependent. 56-6 overall, and if you sort by blue-black, it drops a tiny bit. Alright, I can't resist taking the Mechan here. Scour for Scrap could be good late game value. Scholar's meh, that card meh. Take Scour for Scrap. Plunge and the blue-red. Which one's better if you're already blue-red? Just Plunge, probably. Also, Plunge better if I end up 5 colors. That is a really late Plunge. Holy moly. Blue-red, blue-red, blue-red. Technician's not great, but I'm sure it can be serviceable. And I'm going to spec a bit on the left. I've had a bit of success with that card in the Mechan decks. I guess we're probably not going to do anything especially crazy and fun. I mean, the Mechan's just good when you have a silly land or two. Bobby, thanks for the A's. Alright, let's take the Broken Rare. So I've got one really good black card, one really good red card, and an average green card was a green splash. I'm assuming it's just Relic here. It's probably close between Relic and Zealot if you know which color you are, right? In blue black I might take Zealot. Monitor trying to tempt me going into white. Don't think I'm gonna do that. I just take my first Kill-Ship. I don't have a 7 yet. Nothing great in black, nothing great in red. I could take Disaster. This is tough. Moxite and Hull Carver are probably both better than Assembler. But Assembler can have its moments. Let's stick to blue. I've never played with that cards. Blue to cast an artifact, and it taps for the Mechan's ability. Assembler. I think it's probably pretty bad, right? Command Bridge. No, I'm taking Monoist. Why Bridge? I need to be like blue 5? I'm just gonna take the good black cards. Wow. I have no idea. Maybe it's just Blast, just in case. It might just be the better card overall. Faithful? I think it's Blast. I'm gonna take the Blast. In this deck, I don't have a Beetle yet. Blast is 57-8 in blue-black. And Faithful is 58-9, yeah. Full percent more. I don't have the greatest Faithful deck so far, though. Okay, let's take Divert Disaster here. And then I'll take the Blades. I don't think I'm going to need a playable. Alright, a lot of fillers. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 cards just in blue. I have 2 good black cards, 1 good red cards. Fillers in green. Oh, and Watery Grave. Delicacy is better than that card, right? That card is gross. That card's hard to beat. But it doesn't have the best stats. Alright, I guess we're black either way. Hoping not having to play these cards. Hoping not having to play the whale. Ooh, is Sentry goods? Do you have Labship? I'm gonna take the Sentry. I like the Sentry. I have Labship. It's a cheap artifact for Assembler. It's another artifact for Scrap. It's another artifact for Alpharael. Huh? Dad, the Hound? Ludo's super open. Mechan. Oh, another Mechan. Sentry was the 2 free rare. You just bring it back as a regular 4-1. That's funny. That is a nice combo. Well, this deck's looking really good. Might be better than the last one. Depending on how we end here. Download over second ship. Hope the Watery Grave tables. It'd be really nice with my Survey Mechan too. Selfcraft. Beetle looking. Is it too late to get a Virus Beetle? Okay, color combos. I have Sentry, I have Relic, I have the Blast token, I have the Landers, I have this and that, I have a lot. I have enough. Another Sentry. Another Cryoshatter. Nah. Okay, then I might just try the Chrome Companion. Cryoshatter becomes way more interesting in best of 3 when you know how many Beckoners you've passed and you can actually board them out. Yeah, I was hoping for a few more card tabling here. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I'm not gonna play the Chrome Companion. That card, one free flying Hex proves an annoying blocker in the format. It blocks a lot. And I have the Breeding Pool. Stack it for 7. I can get it back in the late game. It's an artifact for Assembler. I could cut it, and this way I don't have to play Breeding Pool. Double Sentry. I'll play them because I have the color and the Assembler. What is not good in my deck? The free one black card plays well. This thing? It's a 5/3 for 4 in my experience. A lot of time, even when they have spells in Warp, you put the counters. And I have already a lot of 4s. It's not an artifact. And yeah, basically that. Then free Cryoshatter too many. Not if you don't get paired against Beckoners. It's not, I mean, Stormness. I mean, I think color is better than Mechan in my deck, but I could be wrong. This I want to sack. I have Monoist I can sack for value. I have the Blast token. I have the Sentries once they've done their early job. Might not be enough. I think that card has pretty bad stats compared to how good I think it is. Yeah, maybe I should just cut it. Just trust 17 lands. The Whale also has bad stats. I feel like I'm usually happy when people play that card against me. Okay, last question is, should I play Chrome Companion? Wait, the Corgi just has an actual decent win rate? Mechan is bait. That card? They're all Mechan. Someone made a good point yesterday that you can't really use Mechan to talk about cards in this format. Again, actually has decent stats, just not as good as you would think. Survey? Let's see. No, it has good stats, and I have a Breeding Pool. I'm gonna play it. Can I get away with 16 lands? I have 1 relic only? No, probably not. I can play 10-7. I don't like doing that, but I don't have double black in all my blue draws. Yeah, let's see that. Then you should cut a Defender 1-drop. No. It's really good if I get it with Labship, and I can cycle it to Alpharael, so more artifacts is good. Like, if you look at it in my sideboard, most of the cards I'm not playing are just non-artifacts. I can play a Chrome Companion over a Sentry. Let's do that. Alright. I like it. Looks a little less powerful than the last deck. This deck had graph-shaped mouth. This deck has... Not sure, honestly. Oh, I have the Labship. Greetings, Ghost Codes. Speaking of the goats, What is the stats on Scour? I'm sure they're bad. Maybe that's the cuts. Oh no, wow. They're actually really good. Did not expect that. 57? I expected like maybe 54, 55. Alright, please don't have Divert Disaster, I'll cry. Do I get greedy? Try to blast it? Oh, I get it. If it's the curve, I can turn the 1/1 into a 2/2. That's a lot of damage. Two flying, right? Oh, this is 9? In my head, it was 8 minus 3 damage. Well, that sucked. A lot of them are 8. 9 is... might be the only one that has 9, actually. Cryoshatter pretty efficient here. The white uncle is 9, the one that gives you a 2/2. Can't kill them, right? Oh wait, I do have lethal. Damn, this deck is hard to play apparently. Struggle is real. Oh. This short, I tried to remove it, but I guess I even failed at that. Yeah, because I used the automatic upload thing and it just cuts it like I talked about that earlier. I was asking if anyone knew how that worked. Yeah, didn't have Lapship in my opening hand. Wow, jinxed it. Can't win. Went from can't possibly lose to can't possibly win. Please I can shuffle it back at some point. Dude, the Corgi's so good, I'm addicted. Gain one, gain one, gain one. How do you ever lose the game? Fountain of Youth, but like 10 times better. And you can't get decked. I like this Super Walk Dagger. I think he called you stupid. I might be wrong. Guess Scour for scrap now? Probably, right? That dog has been my win con more times than what do I discard? Jeez. My hand's so good. I guess the card I tutor.
Not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
So don't really want to draw Survey Mechan, right? As cool as it is. If the Mechan Navigator is not that great at this point either. I mean, I need lands. I don't want to discard my good cards. Edgar, did you see that one game I won the other day? AKA the most ridiculous game you've ever seen in your life. Sir Von Dam, whenever another creature you control dies or is put in man, if I let it get to 4, I'm gonna regret it. I'm just gonna be a coward. Stonks. Vigilance too? No. Would have been all too good. Well, you would know. You would know if you had seen it. It's literally... It's got to be at least top 5 most ridiculous game of Magic I've ever won. It was so nuts. Alright, let's see. Get this Assembler and start attacking. I could attack with the Relic just to cantrip it, right? Makes sense. Saves me 2 mana. I like it. Can we see the Corgi game? I mean, you can kind of see the ending. Basically, Edgar, I was dead on board several times. I had to draw well and hope they didn't draw too well. And then I was going to deck them. They draw their very last cards before getting decked. It's Corgi. It's a Chrome Companion. And now I don't have lethal anymore. Oh, I'm about to get wrecked. So all my opponent has to do is, you know, set an upkeep stop. Wait, what did they pump? I'm confused. All I have to do is set an upkeep stop and shuffle back one of their cards in their deck and not get decked and actually kill me. I draw, say go, they have the upkeep stop, they think a bit, they tap the Chrome Companion, and they target my cards. And we kind of never... We don't know if they targeted Graph Kill too, so we weren't sure if they didn't realize they could target their graveyard. Maybe they didn't realize they could save themselves from decking, or maybe they had a Graph Kill in their graveyard and they thought they were like targeting their Graph Kill. But really they were targeting my Graph Kill, so yeah, it was, let's say, quite the roller coaster. 6, 7, 8. It's probably the Kill-Ship, right? Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Divert Disaster gets me a lander if they pay, which gets me a 2/2. Turn 1 Lapship. No big deal. Game's pretty easy when you have turn 1 Lapship, turn 2 Corgi every time. Have not paid, I mean, and then they have one less chum blocker, but yeah, I agree. Wait, I don't understand. Where's my Lapship? Well, they're going first, so I still have outs. Surely. Cinerobi, I agree. I mean, just like last game, I didn't have it in my opening hand. Woodwork, that sounds fun. Opponent. Yikes. Cruel Ultimatum plushie? Wait, what's a plushie? Thought it was like some kind of figurine. Yeah, like little stuffed animal. We're kind of a ways away from that Kill-Ship, especially if I'm gonna loot extra lands. Damn, man, it would have been so nice here. Alright, let's not go... Let's not be too silly here. What's that link, Calv? We're gonna know have something. I guess if they don't do anything, I can just... If they play something cheaper, I can divert it and pay and just sag the lander. It might just look like I have Graph Kill, which would also like make them not want to cast that 5/5. Wish I had an instant speed for me on a spell here, of course. Might have to give them the landers. Like 10. Can do. Sorry. Cannot be done. Oh, I'm streaming. Alright, I'm back. Um Alright, let's play Assembler first. They play the 5/5, they can't play something else. Also, the 5/5 just ability doesn't really do anything if they still have 2 cards in hand, 2 spells in hand. Yeah. Marlin is bad against removal. Damn, having a 4/5 would have been really nice against Cut Propulsion too. I knew they had 2 spells. I should have. I mean, I kind of knew they were gonna have a removal spell, but wishful thinking. Their last spell's probably not a removal spell. You know what? I'm just gonna play the Mechan first. If they have another removal spell, oh well. Sometimes you miss land drops and you lose. That was a tough decision. I guess there's Divert Disaster to consider. Oh well. Sometimes you get mana screwed. And you lose. You know, Force said that I'm gonna have to draft for like 2 months. I guess I'm pretty happy it's a set of that level. I think it's like pretty fun. I'll play the Sentry because I have Codecracker Hound to warp and I'm on the draw. What about you? Do you like it? Do you think it's a good set? If I bounce it, it's easier for them to double spell next turn. A little awkward, but figure something out. Oh my god. You know what I thought? I was like, oh, I should do it before they attack, because if they have blast, they blast and they get the drone. Small detail. Small detail. I'll take the Mechan, it's cheaper, and it's an artifact. I think you just like taking the 2. Yeah, I should have done that in hindsight. I thought I was gonna bounce a 1 free. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't consider that. That was really poor. Now the game's hard. Okay, let's not live in La La Land here. Another sentry would be kind of nice. They got confused. They untapped the untapped land. This game's just super over. I need the 4-1. I needed that 4-1 to have some blockers. Might just be down on board here. Close. It's even an artifact. I don't think it's awful to play a Relic turn 2. It might even be better. Sure enough. Just such a pipe dream to think your Navigator is gonna get in, and even if it does, it's like looting's not like incredible. Now I might miss a land drop if I don't have land in my top 2. I don't hate blocking. Maybe it's silly, but kind of like it. Let's see if I can win that Edger Lapship again. The Corgi. Don't want to draw first, maybe? Alright, they have focus fire. They have focus fire. I can live with that. They're gonna tap it. At least I can get it back with Scour for scraps now. Sorry, Corgi. You gotta go. Rip. Rip to our fallen companion. Take 2 draft. Didn't they already do pick to draft in the past? No? First time? Probably not that hard to code. Pick to draft. Foundation pick to draft. We're excited for the launch of pick to draft. Maybe it's like their test, and this week brings us. You need a new draft. In pick to draft, you select 2 cards at a time from rotating draft packs against a smaller group of 4 players. Just add basic lands to make a 40 card deck. Could have blocked both. I'm gonna block one. Because I figured if they put it on a big creature, I can just Kill-Ship it. That worked out kind of nicely. Yeah, why not try pick to draft? Why are you so anti-pick to draft then? Also, I'm guessing they're using that as a rep, right, to make sure it works properly. Sounds kind of fun and different and interesting, and I mean that's what makes Magic so great. There's just so many ways you can, so many formats and stuff. Can attack, trigger on the stack, bounce it. I'd have Scour for scrap too. Hopefully they don't have. Okay, I'm gonna say they don't have something like a Hive Mind or. Stack Relic, or do you stack Delicacy? We'll stack a Relic. It's a blue-white deck, 4 power. The same player can pick 2 of the bomb rares they open, while the player to their left got a land in their rare slots. I don't know. I mean, there's so much variance in Magic. Maybe I'm not seeing your point. Feel like just an arbitrary. Maybe I'll just block. No. Might have to bounce the Kill-Ship. We missed lethal. What? Really? That's 6, maybe. I mean, I can't lose this game. Literally unlosable game. Tax sack for deal free for a total of 9. Um, Probably made no sense, but whatever. Better lucky than good. I mean, I didn't think I could lose either way. I guess I missed lethal. That's what happens when you stream. Flyer? Did I have a flyer? The Gambit, the Sentry Gambit. I'll take a draw step. No, I'm answering some, no, just some text from our, I guess I'll just play now. One of my group chats. DoorDash. No, I don't use DoorDash. I don't use the delivery. I mean, I use them when we're in the States, I guess, and we have no cars and stuff. Stranded. I could beam and just try and get a lands was my draw steps. I don't hate it. That's what the Hound is for, right? Rip. Where's my Labship? Oh, look at the Sentry getting all that attention. Let's go. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna maybe block with the Hound and bounce it to my hand. Is it time to get baited by the Mechan Assembler and take 1,000,000,000 damage? They would have cast Relations or a removal in response, right? To me bouncing the Hound, so we're pretty sure they don't have one. You could have like Shattered Wings. That would make sense. Eh. It's not so bad. Yeah, it's one of the best cards they could have played. Kind of unfortunate. Kind of unfortunate. Mighty drew a spell. How lucky. At least the lander is useless. And I can steal it. I'm at 10. I really don't. I mean, can't afford to break. Thank you, Mob Zombie. Wait, they actually kept the land in? What the hell? Wait, what? Didn't kill my removal and it didn't kill my assembler? Okay. Seemed kind of horrendous. But I'll take it. The Monoist gives me 2/2/2s by dying here. Flyer is kind of a problem. I'd save lots in space for the Scourlander. Yeah, they're out of lands, I think. I don't know, they kept a land or two apparently. It's a good mana sink. That was a really good draw for them. I mean, I guess they mostly have really good draws left. Reading full. Funny. I guess I'm just falling behind. I can tap these two, turn it on. Tap that. And I have to lose my assembler if I do that. I lose an assembler, but I lose a lethal attacker. Fun game. Firstly, looks like it's the end for me. Yeah, I just stumbled a little too long. Not taking that land. Damn, that was a good deck too. Thought that was a good deck. I think I got a little unlucky. Alright, let's do one more.